You have the floor, sir.
Yes, I do, and so do the Cowboys, which has been the whole setup for this entire top five. The theme is very simple. What are the top 5 storylines or questions around this team entering training camp? And they could change within the next hour because we don't know what we're about to hear. So
Truly.
Let's count these down real quick. At number 5, can the offense get better? Pickens is at camp. He's going to be an active participant, we think, but it's been a notable theme since CD and Dak both held out that this practice is important for this team. As good as they were last year, it was Pickens' first time in this unit. It was Schottenheimer's first as a play caller. Now there's tape on everybody and how they functioned. Can they adapt and improve? At number 4, let's keep this thing going.
I think the answer is yes, by the way.
Sure. Number 4, how will the offensive line look? Tyler Smith fielded a question on which position he's going to play. That's a big if at this point.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen with Tyler Guyton and Nate Thomas. There's a lot of questions around how the unit protecting Dak Prescott will look up front. And it's just interesting to see that unfold over the course of training camp in general. At number 3, how good will Caleb Downs be? This is a kid that comes in with a lot of promise, gotten a lot of rave reviews out of all of the practices heading up into this, whether you're talking from Christian Parker, Brian Schottenheimer. He's impressed pretty much everybody that he's been around. Now we get to physically see him go up against what was one of the best offensive units in the NFL last year, even in a truncated form. But just to see how he develops will be a fascinating tale.
Those one-on-ones with CD and
Pickens.
Pickens.
Bring them on.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Bring them on. Number 2. Will the peace last? And again, this is why I said we might find out within the next hour.
13 minutes, 12 minutes and 8 seconds.
It's up to one man in particular because it feels like it's very placid. There is nothing going on here. It is just a football training camp, and it feels nice for the moment. But we will see. And finally, at number 1, obviously the overarching theme, can the defense improve? That's the bottom line. They were the worst unit in the league last year. You got some pieces that gave you hope in the middle of the year, and now it's an entirely new-look defense with a guy that's never coordinated defense before. These are the top 5 questions surrounding this franchise heading into this season and more specifically Cowboys training camp. And I am fascinated to see the results of at least 3 of them as camp unfolds, whether it's Christian Parker, obviously in an hour we're going to find out, but more specifically the O-line I think is a really sneaky storyline for this team because it feels like we're taking that for granted based off of how well the offense performed last year.
Mm-hmm. Michelle, I know you got to get rolling here because the press conference is coming soon, but your thoughts on what you expect from today and what you've seen so far in your short time there in California?
I will say I feel like vibes are high. I'm going to go against what Ed Werder said. It does really feel like there's a good energy around the team right now. I don't know necessarily what that's stemming from. I think that might just be the fact that every team feels good energy coming into camp day 1. I really am eager to see how Jerry conducts this state of the team press conference. All of your storylines, Andrew, were chef's kiss, like right head on the nail on the head, whatever that saying is.
Head on the nail.
You summed everything up really. Thank you. I was going to say you nailed it, but I know that's Monday and Friday. But it will be interesting to see how they.
Really?
the animation cut her off.
It just cut her off.
My heart just jumped out of my throat. I thought
Kelly, that might have been that might have been penalty box worthy for you.
I'm multitasking. I thought I had it set so her mic wouldn't cut off, and I didn't. I heard nailed it. It's Pavlovian at this point.
No, I
think the best part though was the still frame of Michelle coming back. What was that?
I mean, it scared me. Like my heart jumped into my throat for a second. No, I'm honestly, I know Mike every year he says something outlandish. I'm really curious to see if I'm being logical, what category of outlandish are we going with this time around?
Yeah.
Part of me wonders if
4?
It'll be just normal.
Yeah.
Just that's better than category 5.
True.
Yeah.